think there's three things that are obvious, but are worth like thinking pretty deeply about in terms of changes in user behavior. So the first is everyone's using these tools, these LLM tools. I think normally when there's new technology, you have early adopters, you have folks that work in tech that use them and adopt them first, and that's not been the case here. Everyone's using it, and I think the data shows that it's across like a very broad swath of the population. Like my dad, for example, uses ChatGPT for hours a day. So that I think is very interesting and worth considering. The second is that people are ignoring known trust issues they probably should have with LLMs. Like we all know that they hallucinate, but the tools are so useful and so convenient that like a lot of us just don't care. It's like if it's right 90% of the time, I get what I need so quickly and it's so convenient that that's good enough for me. So that's something else to consider that I think is usually not the case when folks are adopting new technology. Um, and then the third is just like I've been truly surprised at the rapid adoption of like agents. At least at Ramp, like we get thousands of visits a month, probably more than that at this point, where it's agents visiting us. It's not just bots, it's not just humans, and that behavior is different. So while LLM referral traffic from humans might be more interested in consuming information or consuming content, like these agents are more interested in taking action and accomplishing something. So I would actually say that like in terms of what we're seeing for changes in user behavior, you have to consider both like human users, but also now this agentic user that I think is very different, has very different biases.
I love it. And then maybe as we think about like the pie of search, like given, we'll say like your dad is maybe a good example, as are like my parents, where like they could use Google, they might make one query, they kind of get what they want, or maybe they grow frustrated and they go off. Like, do you think that the pie like remains the same and that it might shift kind of as we have here from like Google to GPT or similar search kind of like engines over time? Or is the pie just like drastically growing?
I suspect so. I don't have any data to back this up, but I suspect the pie is drastically growing. It's like continuing with the example of my dad. There are a number of things that he will ask ChatGPT that he would not have bothered to Google or he would not have bothered to like ask a friend. So the again, it goes back to like the ease of like asking a question and getting an answer so quickly, and it almost like understanding you better than Google would or some other like interface would that it lowers the barrier. Like it's basically growth. Like the friction to getting what you need has been lowered so much that like you're just going to use it more.